I showed you how to draw using 1-point perspective. Today I'm going to show you the special way that I want you to color. You can use either crayons, colored pencil, or even regular pencil would work great. So gather your supplies and get your paper from last week and let's get started. Okay, so I have this paper that I started last week. Remember, you had to have at least 3 hearts all going and vanishing at the one vanishing point. That's why it's called 1-point perspective. At this point, right now, what I'm going to do is I am going to start adding color. And the first step to doing that is to outline your shapes. Now I'm going to use marker, but if you would like to use colored pencil or crayon just to outline, go ahead and do that. Each shape, if you want to make them all the same, you could, or each of your forms could be a different color. It just depends on the mood and the feel that you want to have in your picture. So once I get all of my lines traced, I will show you what that looks like when I'm done. All right, I have all of my shapes traced. Watch out, I noticed I wasn't careful here and I smeared. It wasn't completely dry. If you're using marker, wait for it to dry before you touch it. Now what you can do is use the same colors that you had of markers, and on the heart itself you can add some design. So sometimes I like to add lines. Sometimes I like to add dots. Or I might like to add other types of designs. All right, so now that I have all of the things outlined and designs on each of my hearts, using either lines, dots, or other small shapes, you can do that. Then the next thing is to color this, and we're going to color this using values. Now, you cannot use marker to make your values. So if you have markers, they're great for making outlines or coloring in bright colors, but when it comes to shading with values, you really either need to have colored pencils or crayons. I'll show you both in this example. So if you are using colored pencil, you want to start next to the vanishing point, and you're going to color pushing very firmly at first, and we're going to gradually change from dark to light. So you notice when I get to about the middle, I am at a medium value, and now that I'm getting closer to my heart, I'm making it the lightest value I can of that red. Now, when you color the heart in, you can color that in a nice medium value or dark value. I like to do medium just because it doesn't cover up my cool designs that I made. Notice that I'm using the same color that I outlined it with. Now, if you outlined everything with black, which you could have, it really doesn't matter which colors you use. So now that I have shown you colored pencil, I'm going to show you crayon, because sometimes you can use both if you want. So I'm going to use pink to color in my pink heart. So I'm going to start off nice and dark, closest to the values or the vanishing point that I can get. And that's right, I'm just lightening up little by little until I get right next to the heart. I'm going to do the same thing here and kind of make this little section match the bottom part. And then just color the heart in. Remember, scribbling is going to ruin your effect, so make sure you're filling in, you're not leaving any empty spots, and you're really trying to stay in the lines. If you feel like you're losing control and things are just making a mess, then try slowing down. It helps you control your drawing better. right, so you can see what it looks like once you have this colored in. I use crayon on these two, and the rest I use colored pencil, but really you can use all one or the other. I have another example of one right here. So yes, you can use other colors than just what are in the rainbow. It just depends how many hearts you have and how many colors you want to use. I hope you've had fun making this with me, and I can't wait to see what yours looks like. So remember to post it to Artsonia and to Seesaw. And until next time, I'll see you. Goodbye.